Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to this stream of Fallout 4 Legendary Swapper plus random perks. So, Legendary Swapper is where every time I get a legendary... Whoa, he was running at me. Yeah, every time I get a legendary weapon, so for example, if I kill a legendary bloatfly, and it has an instigating switchblade, for example, I would have to switch my current weapon, this mighty 10mm pistol, with that weapon and then use that weapon. That's the basics. Other things are that, like, you know, if I get a new legendary, I don't have to drop the old one right on the spot. I'm just not permitted to use it. I can carry it around with me to sell. I can carry it around with me to give to another settler. I can carry it around with me to store in a block box for no reason. You know, any of those. If I wanted to, I could drop it in the ground in the middle of nowhere, come back a while later, pick it up and sell it. Hello there, Loli. How's things going for you? Okay, so that's Legendary Swapper. The other part is random perks. So that means anytime I level up, I get anytime I level up, I'll randomly generate a perk to get using a program that I have pre-written for that purpose. This means that every time I level up, I won't know beforehand what perk I'm going to get. And this is different. This is functionally different to having a setup where all of the perks are still generated randomly, but all 50 of them are generated before the challenge begins. Alright. Let's save the water. We can refill our hydration at these log over there. Yeah, I'm on survival. I've been playing on survival mode for about a year. And the main reason why I do play on survival is because it adds enough dimensions. Okay, so there's only... Yeah, basically. Okay, I'm gonna run away. I would rather avoid getting blown up by a suicider. Well... I don't know if it's... Yeah, I mean... there are things that do make it more difficult. Well, one of them is that you always have to take care of your food and water, right? And so that adds another dimension to any challenge, where you need to think about how you'll eat.
Edward Deegan sent me.
Oh.
Thanks for your help.
Sure thing. Hey. It's like they're...
Alright. Now, rather than go straight to this place, I'm actually going to go over here. Because over here is... Also, there's this stuff. Yeah, but where I put the marker down is a settlement called Coastal Cottage. And, you know, it's a fairly simple to get settlement. There's, I think, only 1 or 2 raiders there. Is that all the hub flower? Oh no, here's one. Yeah, so there's only a few enemies there, but well, I mean, that's it, there's only a few enemies. You kill those enemies, then you get the settlement. And so I'm going over here because I never... Prior to this challenge, I never considered this settlement to be an option for saving before that over there. So let's see if I can see it. Might be up there actually. Oh no, here it is. Yeah, so I think there's 1 raider and a bunch of Mirelurks. Oh, there's a leg man. Is that legendary guy allied with the Mirelurks? That'd be weird if it was. Yes, indeed. That is a fairly tough legendary raider. But if they're actually going after the Mirelurks, that plays into my favour. Yeah, okay.
What was that?
Here we go. Okay. So this will probably just be a simple matter of hiding, just repeating shoot and hide. Okay, they're over there still. There we go, okay. Worst case scenario, they end up chasing me to Parsons, which is actually right over there. It's surprisingly close, actually. Yeah, so if they chase me over there, the mercenaries over there would deal with them very quickly. I'm on the PlayStation 4. Okay. So one more round of that and we should have them dealt with. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. But Sony's... Oh, that's our flower. Okay. Sony's position on mods doesn't affect me as much as it affects other players. And that's because when I do a challenge, I don't want to use mods because it affects the legitimacy of the challenge. With exceptions for performance mods and yeah, performance mods and like cosmetic mods.
What was that?
Oh shit. That was a bit close. Yeah. Well, since I haven't played on an Xbox in about a decade, okay, one more round of vets and that should be enough. Yeah, that should be plenty. And one more. Okay. Yeah, well, the only time. Okay, that's a good one. It does replace my current left leg, which means I have to think about putting pocketed on it. But I should also now have access. Oh, yeah, I should now have access to this settlement. I think there was a few more Miloks in here. Or at least they were attacking something else. I don't know. Okay, so now we have this. We need to find... That chair had 20 wood. Okay, here's some steel. There's some cloth. I just need to find some more cloth. This? No, that doesn't have any. Oh, I know. If I take those two, I can probably drop those, the chest piece and the harness. And they okay, that gives steel, that gives the leather. Harnesses give leather? I know that gives steel, definitely. The chair, this should give... Oh, it doesn't give cloth. Huh. This isn't strappable. Okay, well... It would seem like there's not enough resources here to build a bed. Unless there's stuff up there. Let's go into here. Because there's no stairway, the only way to get up there is through building your own. Okay, let's build a second stairway on the first. Alright. That's wood and plastic. That's just steel, that's wood and a screw. There isn't anything up here. What to do? It'd be good if that couch there was scrappable. Let's see. Oh, a mat. That's another one. So we have 3 cloths now. If nothing else, that's enough to build a to build a sleeping bag. There's nothing over there. Fishing rod shouldn't. Yeah, it doesn't have cloth. Yeah, so that's all the cloth in the settlement. Huh. Alright, in that case, let's build what we can build. That's this. Let's maybe... I don't think we'd be able to build a water pump. No, we need concrete. And I don't think this settlement has concrete. There's steel. Okay, that doesn't count as cloth for some reason. Okay, that was another cloth that I missed. Okay, so turns out there wasn't enough cloth to build a full bed. And like a lot of settlements, this is lacking in the concrete to build a water pump. Fair enough. Okay, let's do that. Sleep for an hour. And then eat some food. So one of those. And one of these. Okay. Let's also remove the mark on the map. Also, that means that now we're a lot closer to this location than we would have been beforehand, from our most recent save. My other option would have been to either take this settlement, which is further away and takes longer, or to save here, which is even further away still, but you don't need to do anything to sleep at Finch Farm. Also, about the console power thing, it's something that really depends on one situation, whether console versus PC is more powerful. Now, comparing console versus console isn't something that I have experience with. I don't actually as much as you say that the PS4 is a stronger console and the original Xbox was the best, since I have a lot more experience with this console and the prior two PlayStation consoles, those are what I know with regards to power and such. And I'm also speaking from a position where okay, that's the guy we want to kill. Let's just do one crit. So once again, our main strategy is to hide in the outside and wait for the right opportunity to attack. Now they do fan out through here, which is a bit of an issue. Okay, we got one. Oh, also another thing that I'm doing. Yeah, there was a punishing metal left leg. Okay, so out of curiosity, one thing that I'm doing is punishing metal leg. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm doing is every time I get a legendary item, I'm writing it down in a list. Just so that I can see just what items I get. Okay. That was a bit close. It almost looks like that Raider has a missile launcher. Oh shit. Okay. I gotta be more patient. Another thing that I remember from this place, from doing other characters,
You promised you'd share. How do I get stuck with one little punk?
it's also 9 PM in game. That means that it's gonna get darker still. Also seems to be slightly foggy.
Lasted longer than the other one. I'll give him that. Waste of ammo.
Hey, she did my job for me. Yeah, so there's a waster, and they're coming over here. Actually, let's do this. One and then spam here. That way I can open with the crits. There we go. Alright, this should be enough. Okay. By this point, the other wasters should have joined the survivalist. But then again, if the wasters hang around in the inside and I lure out the survivalist or get them far enough out that I can... Yeah, so there's those. There's the waster. Oh, and a legendary. But there's only 3. Oh, and a regular... 1, 2... Okay, 3 wasters and a legendary. And there's the survivalist. Let's try looting this guy. Okay, we've just got 38. Okay. Nice, that was a good shot. Okay, let's try hiding over here. Another option that I have, if there's few enough raiders left, is I can use Jet to basically stabilize the gun and more easily shoot the enemy in the wherever I'm shooting them. Okay. Nice. Did they even walk out? I think they almost are.
Show your face. Come on.
Also looks like they're a little confused. They seem to be using the outside of the barn as cover. Like, and looking in as if I was inside there. Okay. That was a good hit. Oh no! Bullets keep coming out from nowhere! Whatever will we do? Now for another thing, if the... Alright, there they go. If I currently had a weapon that I couldn't effectively use against these guys, like, say I kill the legendary guy and he has a switchblade, or say I already had a boxing glove or something, there's actually another way that I can deal with this area without firing a single shot. And that was Legman. Legman is pretty tough. I think given that, we don't need to worry so much about having him be the second to last guy or something.
Think you can hide?
Okay, that was a miss. that's the wrong place to point at. Whoops. But one of the things that's interesting about this game is that, for the most part, you'll find that almost all of the problems that you face, like for example this area, you can essentially solve with sheer patience. Like you might have shown there that I got a little impatient and fired a few pot shots at them. There's those two. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so the ultimate patient way to take on this area is to fire one or two shots, run away, and repeat until everybody's dead. You know, basically the same strategy that I'm using. Oh shit. And it's a strategy I use in a lot of areas because that's actually the most ideal strategy to use. Okay, so we got some. They're heading back in. Okay. Yeah. One thing we don't want is for them to start taking pot shots. I probably have enough armor that I can survive one hit from them. So, like I don't need to worry so much about being instantly killed. Like there are places in the game where that is possible to be insta-killed. For example, without power armor against any enemy with a missile launcher or Fat Man is usually an insta-kill. Okay, definitely time to run away now. And we're safe right now. Okay. Okay, that was a fairly good blast of fire. However, one of my primary concerns, sort of, is ammunition. And that's because since I can't swap weapons, since I can't swap weapons, if I run out, there's only two options I have left. I can either leave, find another legendary item somewhere else, like say, which bullets do I have a lot of? Uh, 50 cal, for example. Let's say I get really lucky and find a 50 cal legendary. Oh fuck. Are you the weak guy?
Scared.
Okay, this is good odds. Or it would be. Okay. So you had a combat rifle. There you go. So now there's Survivalist, Waster, Legendary. So yeah, anyway, if I did run out of ammo, I'd either have to leave to get something else, or I'd have to bash them with the gun. Which is something I don't really want to be doing.
Think you can hide?
Okay. Now keep in mind the legendary's health is a little misleading because of the regeneration mechanic. So although it looks like to be about 80 to 85% health, it's actually closer to about 95% because of regeneration. Or maybe 90%. You know, since legendaries don't actually regenerate unless they're above a certain health level. God damn it. It's almost worth it to take on the other enemies first, just to avoid that survivalist stim packing. Okay, now we run. I think if we run over here, there's a vague chance of leading them to these guys. What are you aiming at?
Scared, huh?
Yes, take him for me. Okay, let's see how... Oh, they might be attacking the gunners.
That's how it's done, boys.
The hell was that?
What was that?
Okay. Uh... Alright. Okay, there we go, I guess. Okay, there we go. Hey, you over there. There's dudes coming. You Merc man. Look over there. And you guys, come over here. Get him. Yes, run, run. Get him. Holy shit, that's a big boom.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Hey, you guys. Save me.
You're dead!
Yes, get him. And run to the side a bit.
I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me. What
let's eat the food as well. Okay, we have Maria in the fray as well. And if she's in the fray, they can't win. Okay, let's at least spam that guy with shots, the survivalist. That way if I miss... Okay. The merc is going at them from behind, that's good. Okay, there's the survivalist. Leg man has regenerated. Oh, hey, I've flower. You go and take care of that legendary guy. I'll head over here and... Okay. You definitely don't want to be close to mercs firing at him. Okay, that's a regular merc, don't shoot at him. In fact, I probably don't want to be shooting much in case behind that legendary raider is another merc that would not take kindly to me accidentally shooting him. Okay, the leg raider is running while on fire. There we go. Oh, lovely. Alright, that's I guess. So now we have a boxing glove. So we can wail on people with them. Also got some mercs. Mysterious serum. And then I think just 2 more enemies to loot. Alright, just that guy and then the guy that I killed over here. Oh, here they are. Yeah, so there's no need to run all the way back to over there to save. In fact, I could run this way and save in the sleeping bag over here. And then I guess it would be a case of trying to find this is the place. Then it'd be a case of trying to find another legendary weapon or something. Also, did the weapon vanish? Your weapon vanished. Okay, well, off we go then. So yeah, while this might seem to be... Oh dear, let's not mess with those. I think we might also be nearby to a Deathclaw. There's the slog. Now that Deathclaw over there definitely will follow me all the way to the slog. They're over there. Let's cross the river and then we can start running. Okay. Right, now already there's a modification that we can do
I love it here.
to this.
We're in some real trouble here. I hope you can help.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do right now with this stuff. That's not even a weapons workbench.
Welcome to the slum. We're the only tar.
Got some food to do apparently. Oh yeah, the Milo stuff. We have this apparently. Don't mind if I do.
Welcome to the slum. We're the only tar.
Alright. So the first order of business is to head back to the Cabot House, do their talky stuff. Then the next quest has me going to the Charles View Amphitheatre. So I'll go there, talk to the people, rescue the person, and yeah, so there's that. Okay, let's crouch over here. Mr. Gutsy is roaming past. That's not like the consistent Mr. Gutsy. That's a random... Oh fuck. Nope, that's... Okay, that's not as bad as a Mr. Gutsy following me. No legendary red stags, that's good. Also, do I have lethargy? No, just tired and insomnia. Okay. Sounds like I successfully ran away from a blood bug or something that was right up me. Okay. Yeah, let's pick up these bottles. Okay, onwards. Now also, as much as I currently only have like a punching weapon which puts me at, okay, nothing there. Yeah, which puts me at a disadvantage in combat. I mean, there's still the Big Dig, which is, yeah, let's turn this quest in. There's still the Big Dig, which would get me a legendary gun. Okay, here we go.
Not acceptable. Imogen is missing and I want her found.
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
Do you know where she is?
No, but that
She is missing and I want her found. What else is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
mother.
Hardly worth my time.
I don't like her. What about?
And you don't even care.
Let's see if I can do the speech check. There's a speech check here where you can have him believe that there was nothing left. I was already wearing the charisma hat. That's lovely. It's not worth using a day tripper or a grape mentats. Oh, no, special. So right now I have 9 charisma. That's generally in the ballpark of doing the red speech checks. And this is a yellow, the lowest level.
I didn't find any. I guess they must have used it all.
Yeah, figures. Oh well.
Okay, that
We
works.
should pay for the job. Too bad about the serum. Now, as far as what's next. Oh hell, I guess it's time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're even listening to me.
Mother, let it go, please.
I insist you send someone to find Imogen.
Okay, we still don't get these items. Oh, blimey.
Take care of it.
Hiccups.
Mrs. Cabot, don't worry.
Hiccups aplenty.
Send someone to find Imogen.
Thank you. I can always.
Yeah, so once we come back here after finding Imogen, then we get all of this stuff. Now obviously this is too heavy for me to haul out.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, we tracked down the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got it all, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, that is bad news. Our supply here is dangerously low. Well, we'll just have to make it last until the next delivery.
Imogen's Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Great. The sisters.
She's not crazy. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of
Edward
time
with the magical hat.
at the jazz club there, the third rail.
The magical hat.
Got it. Off to good name.
Edward with the magical hat. Hey, this is G. Welcome to the stream. Hope things are doing well for you. This is a long... Oh, there we go. What the hell happened to this guy? Mr. Handy, did you kill the sentry bots?
Hello there.
What in the hell? I mean, don't mind if I do, but and I couldn't carry those anyway, even if I wanted to. So I know our destination is actually over here rather than over here. But where's... I think around here there's a mattress, which is the closest place. Actually, I think I know of another option. There's like an interior nearby to... Oh. Let's put on the baseball uniform again. I'm doing pretty well. And the way that I can, oh shit. God damn it. Okay, we got one of those at least. Yeah, the way that I can keep playing this game so much is just because every time I go through the game again, I go through it with a different challenge, and I play the game differently. And so it's not just that, but there are things that I do actively try to do to keep the game fun. Like, for example, I alternate between the different... I alternate between male and female so that I'm not always not always hearing the same voice. Stim pack. There's bullets. And chems. But the main point is to do a sleep here. Yep. we wake still tired, but at least we're not overtired. Okay. Yeah, so not only do I go like alternate between different characters, I also alternate between different challenges. Not challenges, between different endings. So, for example, this challenge I plan on doing the Institute ending. But as a test, I'm planning on doing the Institute ending a weird way. Previous challenge was... Okay, let's see what the odds are of getting his thing.
We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something.
I've got more important.
I doubt that. We call ourselves, but we're growing step, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't want whatever you're selling.
I'm not selling anything, neighbor. I'm giving away the
I just realized that...
happiness and prosperity. Giving them away. What do you say? Ready to take that first step into a new life? You owe it to yourself.
Not a
to
chance.
give it a chance. Well,
Give it a chance.
find out all
Not a
the
chance.
deep-
Okay.
I'm all
So that's 71% chance. Let's see.
always excited.
We did
to
it!
welcome a new member into our fold.
If
Don't
that's
be.
what you want.
Just follow me.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
That's right. I'm here to rescue you.
What makes you think I need to be rescued?
And we're a little doomed. I feel like I remember being able to pickpocket the thing. I don't know, do I need to sneak? Maybe I need to sneak. I can't actually get him to unlock the door. Not without going through to Good Neighbor, talking to them and doing that stuff. I'll give this a few tries though. Maybe if I can sneak, they won't actually immediately try to kill me. Here we are. Actually, I'll try to talk to him and then enter the area sneaking.
She's a threat to the community. Kill her. Don't think I won't hurt you.
Okay. Hi, neighbor. Yeah, so basically, for the most part, by doing different endings,